Hey everybody, Justin Senior here. In this video, I've got a good one for you. I'm going to teach you how to prevent fraud and chargebacks on your Shopify store. This is something that we're all thinking about as Shopify store owners, and this is really how to do it the right way when it comes to preventing fraud and chargebacks inside of Shopify. And there's really nothing worse for a store owner than waking up to seeing some fraudulent orders or some chargebacks or disputes or payment issues in your store. And obviously these hurt your revenue numbers, they waste inventory, they add stress, they might lead to negative reviews and issues collecting payment. We absolutely need to prevent this and stop this from happening. And I'm going to show you a really cool set of apps that's going to basically do this for you automatically. A real popular strategy is to use the De-Riskify suite of apps to automatically prevent fraud, to automatically prevent chargebacks, and to protect your Shopify store. And if you try to do this without the app, you might run into some pain points. First of all, there's no built-in way to do this. You're going to need to use the De-Riskify apps. I'm going to show you them in this video. The apps must be super easy to use and require no prior technological skill in order to do them. And really, most importantly, the app must identify fraud before you process the order so you prevent fulfilling fraudulent orders, right? You don't want to do, especially print on demand or drop shipping, start the production and fulfillment process and then lose that inventory, waste your money on a fraudulent order. And if you want to do it the right way, you're going to use De-Riskify's Order Risk and De-Riskify's Insta Auth. I'm going to show you both of them over the shoulder. This is the best protection money can buy. It's literally the exact same tech being used by big banks, and now it's available for Shopify stores. Highly recommended. These are the best ways to lock down your Shopify store. You're going to absolutely protect your store and do it the right way. You're looking at De-Riskify Order Risk, and over here we have De-Riskify Insta Auth. And these are two different apps that are going to help you basically lock down your entire store and reduce the risk of fraud. And the way that it works is basically the Insta Auth is going to authenticate the shopper on the front end in a really cool, frictionless manner. They're not even going to need to use passwords. It's actually really cool. They'll be able to verify them on the front end with Insta Auth. And then on the back end, in terms of the order and things like that, Order Risk kicks in, verifies everything, prevents chargebacks, and it's not about doing one or the other. It's about protecting both access points, not only at the beginning, but at the point of order as well. This is how you actually combat fraud, right? This is how you truly combat it when you kind of lock down everything front, center, and back. Over here, you have both apps to do that exactly here. And you see the links directly below directly below this video for each video. We're going to go over the shoulder, and I'm going to show you them in action. Okay, first I'm going to show you De-Riskify's Insta Auth. And this is really cool. They got FAQs over here. You could read through these. But I'm going to show you exactly how this works. This is so cool, frictionless logging in. And you're going to see you're not going to need a password anymore. So let's go ahead and I've added some products into my cart, right? And let's say we're going to go ahead and check out. And we go ahead and log in, right? So when we go and log in, you're going to see sign in or sign up to get started. So I'll go ahead and enter in my email address over here. And you'll see sign up, right? I haven't signed up yet. It's going to be signed up. If you've already signed up, it's going to be signed in. So we're going to click sign up. It's going to ask for our information over here. You can see it's got the CAPTCHA here as well for added protection. Click register. So what's going to happen now is we're going to get an email. We're going to get a one-time passcode inside of our email. So we'll go over to our email, get that code. Okay, here's our code over here. I'm going to copy and paste this right back over here, verifying. This is now going to create our account. No password needed, nothing like that. Now, let's say we come back in later on, right? We have our account. We want to go visit our account. We want to see, our orders or whatever it is. We come over here and put in our email address. And again, we're going to do the CAPTCHA and click sign in with email. Same thing like before, we're going to get a one-time passcode. So I'll go get the passcode from my email and we'll go ahead and verify. It's going to log us in. Password free login gives that extra bit of security as well, since they need to basically verify their email every single time they log in. Another really cool part about this is that this works perfectly on mobile phones as well. And I'm going to show you exactly how this works, again, showing you a demo with that one-time passwordless login. Really cool, as you see, creating this account over here now, but with a phone number attached. So we'll put in our phone number over here. We got our country code, of course, at the start, and then we'll press register. So what's going to happen here, just like before with the email, we're going to be able to have our one-time code sent to our phone. So we'll go over, grab our phone, you see the text message come in automatically and almost instantaneously here. We'll put in that code to verify our account. Again, passwordless login with email or with phone. Right here we're doing it with our phone number, again, just connecting that one-time passcode that we got texted, able to log directly into our account, view our orders, make orders, do whatever else. Same exact thing here. If you are logging in after an account has already been created, you can just simply enter in your email over here, sign in with phone. As you guessed it, you're going to get that one-time notification, again, sent over to your phone, that one-time passcode, and you'll go ahead, enter that in. There you go. 364204, as you see in the message, and you're logged in. Very easy to do it either way. So we've got it locked down in terms of customer account creation, verification, and all that great stuff with our authentication app from Deriskify. Now we're going to talk about order risk. And you see over here, this is my dashboard in the Deriskify Order Risk app. This is the other app that I was showing you here. And what we have is a list of all of our processed orders. And you're going to see, really easy to see visually speaking, green, red, yellow. These are low, high, medium risk, right? Red is high, green is low. You can see trust score as well. And you'll be able to click into any of these orders to see the information and the total and, you know, really cool information like risk indicators, what they ordered, of course, you know, information about the orderer, the customer, if it matches up with their IP address, and, you know, a lot of kind of great information that's going to help you understand if an order is fraudulent or not. But this is going to happen automatically. And it's really cool. You have the ability to, you see, cancel orders, not fulfill orders that are, you know, probably fraudulent. You see the risk indicators over here: IP risk, medium, email risk score 90 out of 100, right? Verification via voice pending, so they have that still pending over here. Postal code doesn't match, phone number record, street doesn't match, right? So there's all these different things that create this Deriskify order score, 35 out of 100, right? Pretty low. So obviously in this case, you know, it's not an order that we'd want to have in our store. Deriskify order risk going to take that away from the store immediately. And you see we have over here, obviously, a 100 trust score. Well, nothing needed to be done here. Right? This isn't going to slow down your fulfillment. This is all going to happen automatically. So you don't need to risk, you know, the green orders. They're just going to go through, right? There's no risk there. Right? You see 100, 95, 85, right? These are low risk orders. You know, there's no kind of slowdown in fulfillment. The real problem, you know, these low score ones, right? When we go find the 12 high risk orders, like $67 in high risk value every single time, that would be lost revenue, potential chargebacks, lost product, potential negative reviews, right? We're catching that immediately here with Deriskify order risk. And again, they have FAQs. This is very similar to the authentication app, the frictionless one that I just showed you. This is more so for the end of the customer process, right? When they actually order, and catching any fraudulent orders that really need to be canceled, that really need to be paused. And think about this. Let's say you're doing print on demand. And I know a lot of you are doing print on demand filing, or even drop shipping, right? Product where you need to have the fulfillment process start automatically. So you don't want anything slowing down the fulfillment process. You come across an order like this, right? You definitely do not want your fulfillment process to start. You're selling a t-shirt or a print on demand item or a drop ship item. Your fulfillment process starts, that's not reversible, right? They start printing the shirt, they start producing the product, they start packaging up the dropship item, right? All these things are going to cost you money if you don't catch these orders. Not to mention, of course, the chargeback, the negative review risk, all the other issues, the lost product cost that come along with these fraudulent orders. So, you know, it's an absolute necessity for every store to be using Deriskify, not only InstaAuth, but also Order Risk, to have that front and back protection from fraud. So that was Deriskify's suite of apps. You have Order Risk, you have InstaAuth, highly recommended. They're going to totally protect your store from fraud, from chargebacks, and they're super needed in today's environment. Every Shopify store should have these installed. You see the links directly below this video. I highly recommend these apps. Get them in your store, lock down your store, and I hope this helps you build a big brand.